We're back at 5 with a look at the forecast. In your last hit, you were talking about that lightning.
It was wild.
We talked about that earlier, just how loud it was.
Right, and in case if you missed it 12:30 when we were chatting about it, the reason why the thunder last night was so loud is we had what's called a temperature inversion. So at the ground it was cold, but a couple thousand feet up it was much warmer. So that sound got trapped right by the lower part of the atmosphere and just kind of traveled in waves.
And
really cool.
We don't live together, but
Right.
we slept through it where we are. But
I
we
did
were in the
not.
middle of it.
Yeah, it was very loud where we were.
My area, and your area for that matter too, we didn't hear much of it.
Didn't notice it at all.
It's funny to me though, all the rain that we got last night, it just seems like everything is ready to explode.
So close.
Yes.
And no better illustration than that. This.
Wow.
This is the Sunday River Golf Course.
Look at that green.
Yeah, look at how green it is. And this is the last weekend of skiing up there, and you get a little bit more rain on Sunday. I think next week a lot of things are going to begin popping around here, and of course that means the pollen will be an ongoing issue as well. So that's a look at Sunday River. See if I can get this rolling along here. There we go. High temperatures today. 65 degrees in Portland, 69 in Bangor, 69 in Waterville as well. We had a clicker issue with Todd this morning down here, and it looks like it's still going on. So you'll have to excuse me. I'll have to click with the computer the old-fashioned way. You can see the clearing that's taking place all across the state this afternoon. Lots of sunshine that's out there. We are in for a nice evening tonight, and then this system's going to come in from the west on Sunday. That brings our next chance for some rain, and it is going to be a wet day on Sunday, but you get through pretty much all of the day tomorrow without much rain. So hour by hour tonight, there is going to be some fog that's lurking in the Gulf of Maine, and that fog likely comes on shore by daybreak tomorrow. But the way that tomorrow plays out, it's not going to be cloudy all day everywhere. I think the cloudiest weather will be along the coastline because we'll have a wind coming in off the ocean. Inland, you may get some clouds for a while, then they break apart and you get a little bit more sun in the afternoon. So you may be in and out of clouds there. And then tomorrow evening, the low clouds and fog are going to come right back in. So with a wind off the water and clouds tomorrow, only around 50 at the coastline, but the farther inland and north you are, we'll make it back up into the 50s to near 60 tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow night, we'll have low clouds and fog redeveloping, and that fog may be dense in spots by Sunday morning. We're waking up to temps only around 40 Sunday morning with a little mist and drizzle in spots. Then here comes the rain, which is going to start to pick up in intensity as you get through the late morning and midday hours on Sunday. It looks quite wet during the time of day when most people would want to be outside. And yes, on the backside, a flip to a little wet snow, particularly up in the mountains. Sunday afternoon into Sunday evening. And with elevation, there can be some accumulation. So about a half an inch to an inch of rain on the way, which is great. We need the rain. It's just unfortunate it's coming on a Sunday. And up in the mountains, you may get an inch or two of snow, particularly with any elevation on the backside of that system. Here's the marine forecast. Seas 2 to 4 feet tomorrow with an east wind 5 to 15 knots on the water. So inland tomorrow, clouds and some sun. You're probably in and out of the cloud cover. Temperatures inland will make it into the 50s tomorrow. In some places far from the ocean into the low 60s. Periods of rain for Sunday. The wettest part of the day looks to be late morning into the afternoon. And then on Monday, we're on the other side of the front. It's going to be much cooler, highs that are only in the 40s. It looks cold to start Tuesday morning with lows in the 20s, and we only get back up into the middle 40s. And then after that, temperatures moderate a little bit, but it strikes me as close to the typical April. We'll be in the 50s Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Okay. Sorry about the clicker there. Apparently, it's decided to take Friday off because I guess it didn't work this morning.
It did it the old school way.
Yeah, we heard it
wrong
got
with
fixed,
that sometimes.
but some gremlins in there.
The old space bar work.
Going out to explore the sun.
Right.
Yeah, right.
That's smart.
Thanks.
Yeah.